Well, hello everyone. Welcome to this beautiful call today. We have special guests on the line. My name is Kimberly Sanders. If you haven't met me yet, I'm so honored to have so many beautiful faces. And on Facebook, yes, we even have babies on the line tonight for us. It's so great. Miss River wanted to say hello before we started. So hello to her. And it's just so exciting to have little people in the flow of this Purium lifestyle. So we come here to share success stories of a company that has been on the front lines sharing beyond organic superfood nutrition. And we're so honored to get to see and witness people's lives transform in front of our eyes and our hearts. And we come together as a community, which is just the absolute best. I have been really sharing about nutrition and superfoods and plant-based eating. I chose to be plant-based at 9 years old. I was deathly allergic to soy, wheat, sugar, even my mother's milk when I was born. So I've been on this path of a very similar system that we're teaching everybody to really dive into in this journey. So I get to have a lifetime of really like looking at how food and how nutrition really either really sets us free or really makes it so that we have to take quite a bit of time to undo the toxins and the different things, and just different food allergies will definitely offer that type of devotion. And nowadays we have such a situation on our hands with the lack of mineralization in the soil and in our food. And then we have all of the different chemicals that are being sprayed all over the food, all in the skies. Our water is not well either. And so we have a lot of an uphill situation to really stay in a state of health and wellness. But we get to witness people take back their sovereignty every single day when they join us on this ultimate lifestyle transformation. And the people that say yes, I've noticed, are the ones that really truly care about what's going on the planet, about what's going on, what they're bringing into their families' homes, into their home and feeding their children. They really care about that. And so that is why I'm so honored. I got to reach out to my dear friend, Yarrow Dankert. We were besties in elementary school and hadn't spoken for many decades. And I remember I was in Home Depot looking at like pots, and I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to call Yarrow and see if she's going to say yes, and because, as a person in this work, you kind of get a little nervous. You don't want to ever sound salesy. You just want it to flow exactly the way that it did, because as soon as this amazing woman saw the ingredients and heard all about it, she was just like, that sounds like it's right up my alley, because she has been a yoga teacher. She's been an herbalist. She owned her own health food store. And now she has been on flying wingtip to wingtip with me for the last 4 years, I would say. And to witness her transformation, I'm getting chills. And to see her show up, literally show up for the whole entire community in a way that none of us knew was going to be possible in this way. And she has stepped into such a greatness with herself and the teachings that she has taken on, and just the hundreds of thousands of dollars she's invested in herself to be really, truly an amazing leader in our community. She's a regenerative health practitioner, and her, we always have the solution. And so we're just really honored. She's going to be sharing her story tonight, and really, if there's any questions, answering those for us. And then we have a beautiful friend, Miss Holly, and she is here because of our precious Megan Colito, who we wish was on tonight. And Megan is here because of our precious Tammy Trissel, and we wish she was here tonight too. But so this is something that I have been, we've been on the forefront all together and bringing these beautiful friends in. And now we get to be this community that's sharing all these amazing solutions. And we are so excited to have Yarrow share tonight, and we have more friends coming in. Thank you for coming, Miss Sharon. She's new to the community as well, but hit the ground running, and she has been feeding people as well. So we'll share some stories, and then we'll have the owner of the company really come in and share what this beautiful nutrition is all about, and then, answer some questions and see if we can support you all in any way possible. So Yarrow, please come on and share your story and speak to however you wish to bring more wisdom to these friends.
Oh my goodness. Do you ever have high hopes of me? You're so kind and so lovely. It's an honor to have you introduce me. I, as Kimberly said, was introduced to these products by her. I wish she wouldn't put me. So I don't want to see only myself. I can't have it like that. Thank you for not doing that. Sorry, that was too much. This lifestyle and these Purium products have definitely given me a super transformation. It is called the ultimate lifestyle transformation, and it has been exactly that for me. I have always been into holistic health. I was raised that way, so I quite literally have never known anything different. Raised on a mountaintop, making our own food. My mom used to show us what the herbs were that were medicinal around us in the Colorado mountaintop. I've never had a shot. I had never taken antibiotics. My body is really, really clean, and I work at keeping it really, really clean consistently, and have just been going to school my whole entire life, massage therapy, then herbology school. Then I worked at a health food store, a Vitamin Cottage in Denver, and learned a lot about, well, retail, first of all, and managing that type of all this beautiful food coming into the area. And then the owner of that store had cured himself of a brain tumor, holistically, naturally. And I was too young to really ask a lot of questions, but that just continued me on my trajectory of the truth that we don't really need Western medicine, and that nutritional saturation and all of these clean, wonderful things that nature has to offer, and the herbs and some of these other advanced modalities now that I'm getting into, acupuncture, the parts of us that are connected to the earth and the parts of medicine that connect us to the earth are really the way to go. So I most recently have studied regenerative health. And I feel like the only reason I was led down this path and came into this reality of who I am and who I now am, like, so beyond excited to be working with people and answering questions and offering the perspective that regenerative health offered me, of just the true holistic nature that our bodies are in, and how we have the ability to change our thoughts and our mind and our whole entire life by offering our body these high vibration foods and working on the things that really move us forward on our path in life. And that is the transformation that the ultimate lifestyle transformation brought for me, was allowing me to get to know myself again and to offer myself in the capacity that I'm supposed to be here. So I really feel like I found my way. At the beginning of Purium, I was not able to even be on these calls without, like, starting to cry and being in total panic about being seen or being, I don't know, being noticed, being out there. And now I'm, like, ready to take the stage and tell everyone what to do to overcome all of their illnesses. And I just feel so blessed and so fulfilled and so excited all the time about health and talking with people about it. So that's what my transformation has been. I had already tried, I think, every product on the market at the time that Kimberly brought Purium to me. And I knew within 3 days that its power was profound. It's the cleanest, it's the best of the best, it's the top 1% of food on the planet available to us. And it will change how you vibrate and how you feel about yourself, about the world, and about kind of everything in general. Or that's what it's done for me, for sure. And then being able to utilize it in my clinical practice, I get to witness the power of nutritional saturation and what it can really do to a person's body. A lot of the people that are coming to see me are in kind of dire straits and are experiencing a lot of symptoms and their body breaking down because of acidosis and lymphatic stagnation and all of the things that we have to undergo being alive on this kind of toxic planet. And these foods change everybody's life. So even if you just need to be getting a little better sleep, you want your allergies to not be so bad, you wish you didn't get headaches so often, you have bad periods, stuff like that, all the way to you're really, really super sick and you have a life-altering illness. This company and this grouping of products, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation that come in the kit that most of us start on, will absolutely make a difference in the way you feel for the better, for sure. And beyond that, can probably change your life and reverse your disease. So I think Miss Holly has a story to share. I think she's just gotten started. I don't actually know much about her, but I would love to have her share now if she's ready.
Hi, thank you. Okay, so in my mid-20s, I got really sick.
Doors
And
down,
then-
you'll see a public restroom, like you'll run into a public restroom right by this.
Hey,
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. Anyways, I got sick about in my mid-20s and got diagnosed with leukemia. Went through chemo for about 10 years and went into remission, but I wasn't better. I was still sick, just as sick as I was before they diagnosed me. And I basically just felt like I was just dragging my butt through life. And that's how it went for me for a long time. Then my mom had a stroke and got really sick, and I was taking care of her. So I got sicker as she got sicker, and my mental health got worse, which already wasn't good. Um, and then she passed, and I got sicker, and my mental health got worse. My friend Meg reached out to me when she passed, and I was just telling her, I was just so sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. I just didn't want to live this way anymore. My quality of life was horrible and I was just enough. And so she suggested some reading materials for me and some supplements and these shakes. And so that night I thought about everything and I was like, enough's enough. I don't want to live like this. This is not how I want to live my life. So I did everything she said. I read everything she suggested. I went on the supplements. I started the shakes, and at first I didn't like the shakes. Like they didn't taste good to me at all. So what I did was I cut the serving size in half. And when I did it that way, I liked the taste of it. And I'm like, this is good. I can do this. And now I'm up to a normal serving size and I love the shakes. Like I crave them. I look forward to them. And when they're gone, I get sad because I want more. And so, I started doing everything she said, and now, I have energy like I've never had since I was a kid. Upbeat and positive. Every day I get up and I look forward to the day. Little things that would just ruin my day, don't even phase me anymore. And I really feel like with my mental health, I knew what I needed to do in my head. Like I knew how to do that. I needed to change things, but there was like a block and I just couldn't do what I needed to do. And I feel like with my physical health and my diet being, better, that block was removed and I was finally able to get over the hump and finally just burst through. And I feel like Purium really played a very huge role in helping me do that and send me into my healing journey. And also, I just have to add that my 12-year-old son, who is the most pickiest eater on the planet, he will not touch a fruit or a vegetable, nothing at all. You have to fight him to eat one little carrot. He's drinking his Purium shakes twice a day. I got him on the Biomedic. He's loving his shakes. He finishes them in 10 minutes flat and he's got the nutrition he needs. I'm super amazed with all this and I'm so happy. And so I just feel like I'm finally where I need to be. And I couldn't be more grateful for Purium and for all the people who have helped me get this far. And
amazing. How long have you been doing it, Holly?
So I think I started everything at about, end of July, early August. But I really got into doing all of it, totally about the middle of August. And I could tell the difference after about a week even of doing everything I needed to do on a regular basis.
Yeah. Amazing. Thanks for
Yeah.
sharing.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
this is one of the things a lot of people report that you're not even expecting. And a lot of my clients do the same, is to respond back with like, I am feeling better, I'm sleeping better, my skin is clearer, my periods are easier, my all of these wonderful things are happening in my life, and I have a desire to live. Like there's a
Yeah.
vitality that comes with these superfoods that people aren't expecting that is makes them so wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Holly. I
Thank
know
you.
that we had a little fun request. Nalissa Patterson is here and she has her mom in love on the line. I'd love, Nalissa, if you introduce Sharon for a moment. I know that we'll have time to do all of the things.
Hi guys, nice to see your beautiful faces. Nice to see Yarrow here and Barry. So my name is Melissa Patterson and I've been part of this community for quite some time now and I rave about it constantly. Everyone's like, who are you talking about? And so I have the pleasure to have my mom jump on with us and she was activated and then a couple of weeks later she's like, how do I become a partner right away? And we fast started her. So she's here wanting to share her beautiful story and just feeling the vitality that she has experienced, thinking that, she eats well and, and then when she experienced this food, she was like, wait, there's better me. There's a better me out there. So she's just really just eating the rainbow. So I'm going to let her share her story. And thanks for being here.
Aloha, everybody. And Holly, it's nice to meet you. And I think we probably started about the same amount of time. And I was kind of a lot like Yarrow, like literally in the first 3 days, I was like, okay, I am renewed and regenerated here. And I can relate, I think, to most the average American just is sick of feeling kind of just sluggish. I think it's just that simple. Whether it's a lack of sleep or it's a lack of nutrition or a lack of exercise or, whatever pulls us away. And so I too was doing caregiving for years for my dad before he passed away and my great aunt before she passed away. So the last 5 years for me has been loss of self. It's been loss of self-care and to now put into my body these superfoods. I am, like she said, reactivated. The vitality, I can't stop talking about it. My skin, I can tell I'm looking more youthful. Within the first week or so, I started noticing that my face didn't look as fuller, and I realized how much I was getting kind of insecure about how fat my face was looking. Within 4 weeks, my before and at that current time picture, I really look like I was back in my 20s. I'm 53 now. I wake up, my teeth feel all smooth. My body feels content. I'm not feeling like I need a snack throughout the day. And, my husband was just commenting last night, neither of us have been snoring. We're not waking up in the night to go to the bathroom. The Apothee cherry is just the bomb right there. And I can't stop talking about this to anybody and everybody, which is why I'm sharing it with complete strangers. I say a stranger is a friend you have yet to meet. So changing one person at a time, I literally am watching people that I haven't known as strangers start taking the Purium products and they start getting their own testimony. And that's what's really exciting because, originally I was going to get into the Purium lifestyle really to kind of just support my daughter-in-love, Melissa, here. And, she's starting her business. But as soon as I started the products myself, I recognized instantly that this was something that I could not live without. And I love the products. I'm increasing more of the different drinks and things that are better for my body. And I'd say day by day, I'm feeling more youthful. Just went on a 5-mile hike today, didn't think anything of it. The convenience of the power shakes, literally just mix it with water and you have fresh, live nutrients, like it was picked just right from the tree. And so I was just going wild, just running through the hills, and it's great to get myself back. And I can't remember what it was like to feel sluggish. And so I'm relating to what Holly was saying. So anybody out there that is looking at possibly trying this, you have literally nothing to lose, but maybe some extra pounds and maybe some things that are not a part of you, like being sluggish like I was. All you have is to gain vitality and feeling more youthful. And I would say having more optimism and more joy, just because like Yarrow was saying, the vibrationals, like there really is something to be said about it. And watching one person transform is very exciting. I'm so glad to be a part of this. And thank you for letting me share, Kimberly, because I literally can't stay quiet about it. It's just so exciting. So I would like that for everybody at any age. So Shaloha, everyone, and blessings to you.
So many blessings to you. We love having your joy. It's just effervescent joy bubbling forth. And that's what happens. We get to have this liquid sunshine. So we wanted to let David Sandoval share a little bit about what everyone's talking about. So if you haven't seen this video, it's so perfect. And he really just breaks down all of what everyone is feeling really good from.
Hello, my name is David Sandoval, and I'm excited to tell you about Purium's Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. The Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation is a life-changing experience that could have you looking, feeling, and performing noticeably better in as little as 30 days. It will also up-level your physical, mental, and emotional wellness. This program is based on the Purium lifestyle and our belief that the quality of the food you eat will ultimately equal the quality of the life that you live. The Purium lifestyle supports your body with organic foods that assist in releasing toxins that may harm it and ultimately aid in its repair. We believe that this lifestyle is the highest form of self-care and self-healing. On the ULT, you'll come to rely upon 4 amazing products that deliver protein, fruits, vegetables, as well as clinically proven gut support. You'll also experience our Super Cleanser to help you eliminate unwanted parasites that could be denying your body of the vital nutrients you provided. Modern agricultural practices, coupled with our current lifestyle, have dramatically compromised our gut microbiome, also known as our second brain. Critical processes occur in the gut. It's where vital nutrients are absorbed and toxins are blocked. It's also where 75% of all neurotransmissions are created and where most of the happy hormone serotonin is produced. So if you've had a foggy brain, a bloated tummy, and are feeling a little bit blue, the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation might be just what you're looking for. Purium's Biomedic is the only product I know of that's been clinically proven in a preclinical trial to dramatically reduce toxic glyphosate. In fact, it can eliminate up to 74% in as little as 6 weeks. Biomedic was also shown to reduce C-reactive protein by as much as 75%. We believe that by taking Biomedic, you'll increase your body's ability to absorb nutrients and eliminate toxins. Next, I want to tell you about Purium's Power Shake. This delicious, nutritious shake will nourish your body with super slow burning carbs that help stabilize blood glucose and an abundance of greens, superfoods, microgreens, and vegetable nutrients. It contains healthy fats that support balanced hormones and vegan protein. And you get all of this for about 150 calories a serving. Our next product focuses on providing deep sleep, free radical scavenging antioxidants, and support against inflammation. It's called apothecary, and it may be the single most potent fruit on the face of the earth, and with an antioxidant equivalent that is far exceeding blueberries, with naturally occurring melatonin, deep red pigments, and an abundance of nutrients. It would be hard to argue with that. Deep sleep is critical to helping our body detoxify, to helping our body repair, and to improving mental health. Apothecary has been called and anti-aging tonic. Now, the final product in our first four is Super Amino 23, scientifically proven. It's a vegan, pre-digested protein coveted by endurance athletes, bodybuilders, and anyone interested in slowing the aging process. It assists in the creation of lean connective tissue and supports increased elasticity, which reduces the appearance of wrinkles and saggy skin. This is non-toxic to your liver and kidneys, unlike other proteins. When you take these four products consistently over time, you will begin to see results in as little as 10 days. We guarantee it. Once you're living the Purium lifestyle, once you're immersed in the ULT, you'll begin to see noticeable benefits. People will be asking you, what have you been doing? And you'll definitely notice the difference in the way you feel and in the mirror. The ultimate lifestyle transformation is like any journey. It starts with the packing, unpacking, settling in, and getting comfortable. You need to stay in a consistent rhythm. It's really up to you. You could make it easy by learning to take the products with you, even when you're traveling. Because if you want all of the benefits of this lifestyle, this has to be your new normal. And consistency will be critical to your success. The first few days may be a little bit uncomfortable as your body adjusts to a new rhythm and a new level of nutrition. But it's important to stick with the plan. In conclusion, I want to remind you that over the course of this lifestyle transformation, you will begin to look, feel, and perform better than you have in years. You will also experience renewed confidence and appreciation for life. It will be noticed by the people around you, most importantly, by the way you feel and the way you feel when you look in the mirror. Please get back to the person who shared this video with you and ask them how you can get started.
Amazing. And that's what we all did. The ULT is the gateway. Yarrow, would you like to speak anything to what we just heard?
Every time I watch that video, I hear something different and better. There's just so many benefits to the ULT. Every single person should try it and be on it. And it's wonderful to have your body saturated with nutrition. It's the best of the best. It's the best there can be. I'm always available to answer any questions if anybody on here has any. And it looks like Holly is the winner of the magic prize.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. I love when the guest wins. I put everybody's name who's not a brand partner in there, and then I put it in this wheel of names. So I'll be sending you $10 of Purium Rewards dollars so that you can use that on your next order with Miss Megan.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, we're so excited that you're here, and it's just the beginning. This is where Holly's sharing her story, and if you're watching this as a replay, it was sent to you with full intentions so you could truly come in and join us and get to feel this good as well. And we'll just usher you in to your magic carpet ride of self-love and really getting to feel the best you've ever felt, and even stepping in to leadership to be able to, help other people, because as soon as most people feel good, they really want to help other people. And we've really been seeing that even if they don't feel good, we see people just wanting to help others. And it's such a big time right now. So we send out so many prayers to all the people affected by what's going on right now in the world. And Melissa, thank you for being here. She's in Florida, just at home. I wasn't expecting to getting to see her tonight, so I'm just so thankful. And Miss Sharon, thank you for sharing. Yarrow, thank you for sharing. And Holly, thank you for being here, and all the friends that have come. I'm just so honored to have you all here, and thank you so much.
I'm going to touch on one more thing, Miss Kimberly.
Yes.
Vanessa is asking me to just talk about the purity of these products, and
Yes.
part of the processing, which I didn't talk about this time, I guess, because Dave covers everything so eloquently in the video, is that these foods are special. What makes them the top 1% of nutritionally bioavailable food on the planet is that they are grown in a regenerative manner, which means that they're actually giving back to the earth. They're The soil itself is in an old lake bed, and so it has the nutrition to offer to the plants in the first place, so that when they are picked at peak ripeness, they have all of the enzymes and amino acids in their cells that they can then offer those to us. So when a plant is picked before it is ripe, it doesn't have all of the phytonutrients that a plant has when it's been able to grow to its full capacity. So they harvest all these plants from farms that they are there monitoring and growing and testing to make sure everything's clean. They're watering with filtered water, so no toxicity is coming in that way. And then they are processing there on site. They're juicing most of the products and wind dehydrating them. So I don't know if you've ever heard that heat can destroy nutrients and the live vital part of foods. They do it at a temperature just wind dehydrated. So it's not the temperature isn't increased and none of the integrity of the nutrition is lost in that process. And then they literally are tested a little bit more to make sure that they're totally clean, packaged there on site, and then shipped to our doors. So we are activating all those phytonutrients and enzymes and amino acids when we add the water to our power shake, as this was, or to any of the other Purium juices. And that is really, really special, because the food that you're buying in the store, even if you're consciously trying to eat really high quality food, you're buying organic, even if you're going to your farmer's market, you cannot get this quality of food. I can't get this quality of food when I grow it in my own garden as we're getting when we order it from Purium. So it's really, it really is special that it is that way. In-home compostable packaging. Yes, I love all that too. The company has more integrity than anybody on the whole entire planet. They are setting aside profits to make sure that their company is in cohesion with nature and all of the people that they are serving by allowing us to share our amazing experiences with these products. They have gone plastic free. 2020, I think, was their goal. They finally accomplished it in 2021. And we have saved over 300,000 pounds of plastic from going into the ocean, which is a super huge win. And they are in home compostable packaging. So they're not offering anything more to the landfills than is necessary. And they're not using toxic ink. And their packaging, they plant plants in them to show us how wonderful it is. And it literally will just compost and degrade back into soil in the ground at your house. Like it's not commercial recyclable. It's home compostable. And that is just another thing that makes the company superb.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.